Got me falling right back.
Alrighty guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to try to build this piece that I need. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on here. I'm going to trace this out. I'm going to leave a little bit extra. That way I can grind it down to where I need it to be. And then I've also got to build this lip. I've got to build this lip onto it, so I'll have to leave like an inch or so extra on this end to build that lip. And yeah, that should be about it. I know on the bottom part I'll have to leave a little extra too, because I had to grind some extra off on the bottom, so I'll have to leave a little bit there too. So right now all I'm going to do is trace this part. Do it better with this, maybe. It's not gonna work. So I'll just bring this down. Take that over there. But I just had to fill this in, because this was over here like this. But I'm going to leave probably about a half an inch left on the bottom. And then I've also got to leave about an inch and a half on this side. And then I'll leave probably about a quarter of an inch up here. Something like that. Alright. Alright, let me get everything set up and I'll bring you guys back. Alrighty, got everything hooked up. I've never used these before. They're metal shears. I've never used them before yet, so I don't really know how to use them exactly. These are working actually pretty damn good. These things are working pretty damn good. cut like freaking butter. Oh. Alrighty guys, so as you've seen, that pretty much cut like butter. That's the first time I've ever used those. So, they work pretty good. So now I kind of have what I'm going for. I mean, yeah, of course I'll have to cut some more and grind some more and blah 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 and all that stuff. But I've got my rough shape. So now I'll basically just start working this to fit the Blazer. Alrighty guys, so basically what I'm going to do is well, I mean, for one, I got to grind some of this black paint back off. I've also got to, I'm going to grind this bottom lip right here because it kind of comes out and then goes back in. So I'm going to try to make it to where it's just a straight line all the way across. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead and cut some more off the top here, and I cut some more off the side here. That way I can kind of grind it down here on the top and on the side. That way I can get a true fitting for here and here. That way I can find out my curve here and then how much I need to cut off the bottom on this piece. Because I've still got about a ½ inch to play with down here, and then I still got my 1.5 inches to play with over here, which I'll have to bend this piece over to make this lip. So that's what I'm going to work on now. guys, so that looks pretty straight, but I'm not 100% sure yet. No, it looks like I still got a high spot right here. Yeah, I've still got a little bit of a high spot right here. And plus, I still need to bend this out a little bit more too. Let's see if that fits any better. Now I just got to try to grind that high spot down. Alright guys, so I pretty much got her done. I pretty much got it straight here and straight across. Now I just gotta figure out how much I need to cut off on this one side here, and then figure out how much I need to cut off on the bottom piece here. So I'm gonna do this off camera for a few minutes, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alrighty guys, so I've been tinkering with it for a while. As you can see, I've pretty well got it good on the top, and then along this side here. Now the only thing I need to do is bend this bottom piece over to match the curve of the body, and then fix all this down in here. And then the lip that's on the inside of the wheel well, I need to cut that down, get all that figured out, and then it'll be ready to weld in. So I'm going to tinker with it for a little while longer off camera, and then I'll bring you guys back. I'm calling it a day. I've got it pretty well lined up the best I could. And I got this side in here pretty well done. Like, I mean, it lines up pretty well. I still gotta get the bottom part of this here bent. I gotta get it bent to follow the curve, and then to line up with this here. That way I can get it all welded in. I'm also in here, it's missing the piece here. I'm gonna make another piece like this here, and I'm gonna put it in here and then weld that in too. That way I'll have something to weld to on the inside of there. But it's getting dark, so I'm cleaning up, and yeah, I'll probably bring you guys back, or I will either make 2 videos. I'm not sure yet. So alright guys, thanks for watching.